Hey everyone, how are you? Here's Ahmed again, and I wanted to share with you a simple process within MStack as one of the processes we have in place. Whenever there is a contract with a client, we usually sign it and send it to the customer to sign it and send it back to us. Most people go for DocuSign or any date tool. While those tools are ideal when it comes to the process and everything, they have also a lot of concerns when it comes to small businesses. So you have to pay a lot, or you might don't need this too much features and functions. That's why at MStack 360 and as a Microsoft consultancy hub, we digitalize the workflow and we build almost everything inside Microsoft ecosystem because we already have bought the license. So why we are not getting the best out of that? Today I want to share with you a simple application that is doing the documentation sign-in process. To be honest, it's not ideal. It's not to be compared with DocuSign because it's usually for internal use. However, it's doing like 60% of the process, especially if you need something for the internal processes. So allow me to share with you my screen and go with you through it. You can have a look, can recommend enhancements and or give me your opinion about it. Let's jump in there. As you see here is the dashboard of the small app where we see some simple metrics about what's going on here and there. As you see here is a simple settings edit to edit some basic stuff like the product name, the logo URL, and the color code. However, you have here also admin console where you have way more controls about on the app to manage it. So you can see here the controls, some messages, some legal consents, notifications, and other related stuff. This is the historical items that we have made before. And the main part is here is when you have a new envelope. As you see here, we have two options, either to request a signature or to sign and send to a client signature. And as I mentioned, guys, this is kind of demo of the app, and it's mainly for internal processes. And as I said in the introduction, it solves about 75% of this process. So if I hit request a signature, I can drop a PDF. 1 second. Here is it. This is like kind of a demo support plan that we can send to someone to sign and send it back to us. You can select a different file or you can edit the current document. You have kind of some good controls to work on the document and to highlight some parts or to work on some parts. And one of the early stages while we were trying to build this app, I presented it to one of my customers. Her name is Sherry. And she told me it would be nice if we can edit the PDF inside the application here if there is a typo or anything that we need to correct. Like let's imagine that I have added 30 hours and it's 35. So I can just go here and edit text and hit here. It's giving me here the hour. So I just remove it and voila, we have made the change across this file and I can hit apply changes. So I can apply changes here to 24, like let's make it this 6. Because it's not no editable text was the text, it just needs a text quarterly. Can say yearly. This is just a demo, so I can play with it. And as you see, I can white out this area, for example. As you see, you can add an image, you can white out an area, you can add a date or check something inside the document. It's nice. And then I hit apply the changes. Then once the changes are applied, let's look back again to the, and as you see here, it's here changed. It has a little bit of background. Yes, this needs to be enhanced, but still, Sherry, here is it. We can edit the PDF from the app. So let's proceed with our task, okay? Then once I hit done, I go to continue. Then I add a client name, Sherry, for example, and then I have an email to test with. It's called Flow, just a testing demo. So I add a signer. Then I hit continue. And it's giving me now the fields where I put. So I add a signature here. So let's add the signature. I add also date signed here. I also add a signature I'm requesting this to be signed from this client. So this is my area. Then I would go with a stamp, for example, here, like this. And then I go, I don't need anything else. I can have it here. Another signature. Yeah, let's go continue. Please approve and sign this doc. Okay, send the envelope. Now I have sent this envelope to be signed to the other party, and let's see what will side the other side get. I just got a notification now, and here is it. Ahmed, Masoud has requested your signature, review, and sign. Usually, you have to add this email first to the SharePoint site members in order for them to be able to sign it. But you got the concept now. Let's add it there. So let me show you. I added myself. Let me show you now how it should look like. As you see, you're not signed on this document. You're signed as Ahmed. It needs me to sign in with the other email address. So let's try the other process to make it easier and faster. Sign in and send to the client. The same thing, the same demo. As we said here, we can mark up and edit the text. No need for it. Go and here I add the signature. Then I add the date signed. Must be smaller here. Stamp. I like the stamp. It's one of the things that I like that like looks good. And I added here a little bit because it's really small. So I know my white second row is not the best here. Yes, now is that? Okay. Yes, here's my signature and here's the stamp, guys. So here's the signature. You can draw if you have a tablet or something like that. A signature. And you can select between 4. I don't know how to retrieve the other 4, but I think once I have saved it and sent it, it will be added. So I add this one I used to have. And changing the stamp is one of the best things. Usually I add mstack 360 and I add this color and I make it like a badge, like this. And here, then I hit continue, send to the client. Ahmed. And their email is flow CC. If I need to add someone to the CC, here you why can sign it. Usually I'm typing so fast, but I don't know while I'm recording, it's going a little bit crazy. Yeah, I just sent that. And this is a good part. This is a working part because it's sending a PDF and asks the signer to sign it and then reply back with a signed version. So if you see here is the document is being presented. And here's the stamp and also my signature and date and time. So usually, as I said, it's ideal and perfect when it comes to the internal process. The other process I was presented earlier requires 2 simultaneously users are reaching to each other to get it. That I can build another demo with that. If you want, just let me please know your opinion about that solution. If it's good, if you might think it has or it requires a couple of investments to make it better. Just let me know your opinions about that, and I will be more than happy to listen to your feedback. As I say, at MStack 360, we are challenging ourselves to build anything and everything within the Microsoft system, starting from securing everything and securing your devices and Intune with conditional access and building a great infrastructure on Azure, till automating your processes and workflow and optimize it using Power Automate Cloud or Power Automate Desktop, Power Apps, Power Pages, Copilot Studio, and SharePoint development solutions like the one I'm presenting right now. If you reach that point of the video, thank you so much and have a great day. Take care.